In 2 years, I'm going to lose my housing. All because the guidelines for Section 8 have changed since you know who got into office.
Welcome back, everyone. Today we've got another set of insane clips, people absolutely losing it over the new EBT and food stamp rules. Trust me, the further we get into this video, the crazier it gets. I've organized the clips so they just keep getting better and better, and the last one, you're not going to believe it. Before we jump in, I'm curious, do you think these new restrictions are long overdue, or do you believe they're too harsh? All right, let's get right into it.
So I have 12 children. So how much food stamps does a family that has 12 children get? Well, in my state of Tennessee, if you have 12 children plus 2 adults, 14 people, you get $2,618. Now, 2 of my children do not live at home, so we are technically a family of 12. And in my state of Tennessee, if you are a family of 12, you get $2,244. Now, how much does our family get? So now we're going to see how many people actually watch this all the way through before they start making nasty comments in the comment section. Our family gets 0. We do not get food stamps. We do not qualify for food stamps. And even if we did qualify for food stamps, I would not get food stamps. To those that need them, good for you. I'm not over here judging, but I just get so tired of people making comments, oh, the governments are paying for your children. No, they're not. My husband works and I have a full-time business. So let's just see who actually watches this all the way through. Have a great day. Bye.
Finally, someone who actually gets it. 12 kids, 0 food stamps, and paying your own way. That's called personal responsibility. You're running a business, your husband's working, and you're not sitting around expecting taxpayers to cover the bill. This is exactly how it's supposed to work. These programs are meant for people truly in need, not for those gaming the system while sitting on thousands of dollars in benefits. What do you think, though? Should there be stricter rules to prevent people from abusing these programs? Or should the system stay as it is? I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. All right, let's keep going. The next clip gets even crazier.
We're a family of 7. The best thing about it is when the food stamps hit. $2,500 each month isn't shit. I want to have another baby. We're gonna be like, oh, you're so lazy. Why would I want to work? You taxpayers that are supporting us, thank you so much for your contribution. We really appreciate it.
Trashy parenting, getting $2,500 a month in EBT and then wanting to have another kid so you don't have to work and provide for your children, so that you literally said that the American taxpayers can keep paying for you, that you're so appreciative. Like, literal trashy parenting. Like, this is where I support having a cap on government assisted aid, because it's there to be a scaffold to help you get out of poverty, not a planning resource to continue your current situation. Like, and if you can't afford to feed your kids, it's probably not a good idea to have another one. But there's many people with this mentality that know they have another kid, they can go on these programs again and then continue the cycle of poverty. Like, literally trashy parenting. Don't have kids that you literally can't afford. Like, be so for real.
You guys, my sister's not going nowhere. She's going to either jail or pay the $27,000 on EBT. Because guess what? Remember when she took my mother's passport? I grabbed my mother's passport and then I went and I grabbed hers, not knowing that one day she was going to go ahead and need it to get a plane ticket and leave the country and not pay the $27,000. We didn't know that was coming. So guess what? I have her passport right here. This is hers. This is my mom's. I can't, show you pictures because obviously, whatever. So yes, she's not going nowhere. If she wants to go somewhere, she's going to have to go and cross the border over in Mexico. I don't even know where she's going to go. We'll go to Canada, try to go through Canada or go through Mexico. I don't know how she's going to do it. But she's not going nowhere. She's either going to go to jail or she's going to go ahead and have to pay the $27,000 on a payment plan. So yes, that's what's going to end up happening to her. Good luck, because you're not going nowhere. Well, you are going somewhere. You're going to jail, unfortunately.
$27,000 in food stamp fraud, and she really thought she was just going to leave the country and walk away from it? This right here is exactly why taxpayers are fed up. People are out here working hard, paying their bills, and following the rules, while others are stealing from the system and trying to run when they get caught. And let's be honest, this isn't just a mistake. $27,000 doesn't happen overnight. That's years of abuse. Taxpayers have had enough of footing the bill for people who choose to cheat the system. What do you think, though? Should people caught in EBT fraud like this lose benefits permanently, or do they deserve a second chance? But anyway, in the next clip, there's a crazy mother who sees having children as a business model. Let's move on.
Okay, we listen and we don't judge. Yes, I have 7 kids. And I am currently pregnant right now with my 8th child. 7 baby daddies and another one. I got 8 baby daddies. Yes, we're getting 3K in food stamps. Yes, we are killing it, honey.
Now, if I say something, I'm a bully. I'm gonna say this. Sometimes the left's agenda of pushing for certain things makes sense to me.
We are killing it. No, I'm not ashamed. I've been a mom since age 14.
EBT member of the week. Congrats. Let's get at him.
There's absolutely no way that y'all hate poor people this much. This lady was at Costco, found a stray Costco receipt from a previous Costco shopper, and saw that said shopper ran up a check, some generational wealth on shrimp, lamb, pork belly, New York steaks, and lobster tails, and paid for it with their EBT card. And the card still has almost $2,000 left, and gave us a close-up of the damn receipt as if we didn't believe her the first time, and said, "This is what's wrong with this country." Really, Dawn? Not the rampant racism, police brutality, poor infrastructure? Our last president was a reality TV star that tried to overthrow the government. And you're mad that poor people have a way to eat food during the holidays. If you think poor people don't deserve nice food, just say that.
No one hates poor people. We hate entitlement. There's a big difference. Taxpayers aren't working 50 and 60 hours a week just so someone else can swipe an EBT card on lobster tails, NY steaks, and shrimp. That's not survival. That's luxury on someone else's dime. These programs were designed to help families put food on the table, not fund holiday feasts that hardworking Americans can't even afford for themselves. If you want premium cuts and fine dining, that's fine, but pay for it yourself. What do you think, though? Should there be stricter limits on what EBT can be used for, or should people have the freedom to spend it however they want? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Stick around, because the next clip shows another case of Section 8 abuse, and it's even worse than this one.
You guys can be mad at me all you want, but Section 8 doesn't know that you just dropped $3,000 on your daughter's prom. I have a neighbor who has been on Section 8. Do you know that her portion of rent is $300 and change? Do you know that my landlord had to take her to court for eviction? She's got 3 kids in a 4-bedroom apartment. My landlord had to take her to court for eviction to get his money. She was like 6 months behind. You don't have $300? You don't have $300. Me, I'm paying just about $2,100 cash, no assistance. And I struggle too. You don't have $300? And it's not that a lot of these people don't have $300, it's just that they're not willing to pay it. They're not gonna pay it. Because it's the feast of the famine, and they know that they have these systems to back them up. I know because I lived it and I did it.
Okay, a lot of people keep asking, what does EBT means? Well, I'm going to tell you. It means eat better today. It means eat better tomorrow. It means eat better Tuesday and Thursday. There you go.
So, the welfare fraud department of my county just left my house. Are you guys happy? Are you guys happy? I get a knock at my door. I open the door, and of course there's 3 people in, nice work clothes, whatever. I thought it was CPS. Okay, big surprise there. No. It's the welfare fraud department. I didn't even know there was a welfare fraud department. Okay, so with everything that I have going on with my food stamps and everything, they are going to be tracking every single paper trail that I have had attached to my name for the last 10 years. They are going to be digging up everything. I am possibly facing criminal charges for this. This is not just something where they take your food stamps, for a couple weeks or no. This is actually criminal. So I hope you guys are happy.
And here it is. The welfare fraud department finally shows up, and somehow she's playing the victim. 10 years worth of food stamp records being reviewed, possible criminal charges on the table, and her takeaway is, are you guys happy? This right here is exactly why taxpayers are fed up. These programs were meant to help struggling families get back on their feet, not bankroll a lifestyle while hoping nobody notices. If you've been gaming the system for years, yes, you should be investigated. That's not harassment, that's accountability. What do you think, though? Should long-term fraud like this come with permanent bans and criminal penalties? Or do you believe people deserve a second chance? But anyway, finally, a woman with her head screwed on right is talking. Let's move on to our next clip. You don't want to miss this one.
Hey babies, I'm back. I just had to get into this little shimmer that everybody doing on the internet. Everybody talking about some, they done cut off the food stamps. Who gives a shit? Then they're like, well, you shouldn't tell people what they can and can't buy with their food stamps. You saying that the kids don't deserve a snack? I want you to go to every child that you know whose mother has food stamps and ask them when the last time their mother packed them a lunch for school and put a snack in it. I'll wait. The government is not mad that children are eating snacks. The government is mad that women are having babies on purpose in order to get food stamps, and then they're starving their children while they eat all the snacks. Most women on the internet right now complaining about their food stamps being taken are obese. I don't mean fat, obese. They big as shit. These bitches look like Precious. They big as and they talk about don't cut off my food stamp. Well, what are you buying with your food stamps? Then you look at the cart, a whole bunch of nonsense, a whole bunch of bullshit. They'll have 2 and 3 or 4 carts. You know why their cart is so big? It's not because they're getting a whole bunch of stuff. It's because they're getting a whole bunch of boxes. The reason that they cart be so full is because they stacking Oreos on top of graham crackers, on top of popcorn, on top of juicy juice, on top of Hawaiian punch, on top of the Pepsi, on top of the Dr. Thunder, I don't know the name of soda, I don't drink soda, on top of all them boxes. Then they got all this cardboard that they not recycling. All this garbage and all this trash. You look at the back of them shit, it's 87 ingredients per thing. Talk about my kid is autistic, wonder why. My kid, I got ADHD, wonder why. My kid, he misbehaving in school, wonder why. My child had to be held back because he can't read, wonder why. My child is 7, 8, 9 and not potty trained, wonder why. Because you poisoning your children with this bullshit. I'm so sick of these hoes, it make me sick. And I got a friend to do it, and yes, I'm gonna call you out, bitch, because I couldn't believe you did this shit. She is so smart, she is so great, she is so amazing. Boy, when the government gave her that food stamp, she stopped cooking. That girl get $900 a month. She only got 4 kids. Not only, but she only got 4 kids. You don't need $900 for that. Them kids don't even eat. They don't even eat. I was at the house with them I was at the house for 3 days straight. Them kids didn't eat a fucking thing all day. They don't drink water. When I asked, I was like, what do y'all eat? When are you gonna eat? We gonna eat what mama cooked. She never got up. The kids don't even know how to go to the microwave and put stuff in there for themselves. They don't know how to do shit. Because their mother has convinced them that all this microwavable food that she be cooking. I feel like if you want to feed yourself oodles and noodles and eat all this, I don't know why it's zooming in like this. If you want to give yourself oodles and noodles and bullshit, and you want to be eating all this poison, you can take your ass to prison and you can eat it there. I don't know why you feed it to the kids. The kids do not deserve to be treated this way. Then they say stuff like, you don't know how much I need in food stamps. Yes, we do. The government has already decided that you get $800, $900 because you have a certain amount of kids. Then you get that every single month. But if we had you take a picture of your refrigerator every single month, we wouldn't see nothing in it. And then they say something like, my kid don't like to eat certain things. He's food averse. Is he autistic? Because if he's not food averse. Your bitch ass don't want to give him nothing else. Stop making you... I don't know why these mothers think that children won't eat what you feed them. When I was a kid, the option was this is what you eat or you don't eat at all. Now the option is, oh, well, my child only eats Doritos for breakfast. I don't give a f. Stop feeding your baby this bullshit. And if he won't eat anything else, then he won't eat anything else.
Okay, someone really needs to hire this woman, but seriously, these kids don't deserve snacks. They deserve two loving, hardworking parents who won't prioritize nails and designer shoes over birthday cakes and real family values. That's what a child truly deserves. What do you think, though? Do you believe programs like these encourage personal responsibility, or are they making it easier for parents to avoid it? But anyway, you know I've saved the best clip for last, so let's get to it.
In 2 years, I'm going to lose my housing. All because the guidelines for Section 8 have changed since you-know-who got into office. They're saying that if you have a child that is school-aged, meaning if you don't have to stay home with your child, you have to be able to obtain employment, have a full-time job, and you cannot be on Section 8 past 2 years unless you have a disability. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? God forbid I have the stress of being a single mother, right? I have to depend on the government to help pave my way, because it's really hard raising a child on your own when the government is pretty much your baby daddy, you know? You know you're going to get that check every single month. You know it's going to hit every single month, so you don't have to stress about it. And now, in 2 years, I'm not going to be able to use the government assistance that I need. That's great.
So let me get this straight. 2 years of taxpayer-funded housing, and now you're upset because the rules say you need to get a job to keep it? That's not oppression. That's called personal responsibility. Section 8 was never meant to be a lifetime subscription. It was designed to help people get on their feet, not to replace working, earning, and providing for yourself. Hardworking families are paying their own rent and funding programs like this, and they don't get unlimited handouts. So why should anyone else? And let's be honest, if the government has become your baby daddy, maybe it's time to start making different choices, ones that don't involve relying on the government for the rest of your life. Taxpayers aren't here to guarantee free housing forever. I'm curious though, do you think there should be a time limit on these programs to encourage independence? Or should people be able to stay on them as long as they want? Drop your thoughts in the comments, I read them all. And that's going to wrap it up for today. If you enjoyed this video, you're going to love the one on screen. It's packed with even more shocking clips and wild entitlement moments. Go ahead and click it, tap it, press it, whatever device you're on, and I'll see you there.